again. This is a loaner.
I got you a fancy car from Palm Beach Auto Group.
They're never going to let you drive anything again.
Are you ready for our show, Roby?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Roly open.
Let's Rise and Live with Roby and Suze.
This episode is brought to you by U.S. Health Advisors.
Well, hello.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, I'm Eric Roby.
And I'm Suzanne Boyd, and you are watching our brand new show called Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. We actually created this show about 6 months ago, and we've been doing it now for 6 months, and it's been an online show. But now we want to thank our old CBS 12 viewers, not old CBS, former CBS 12 viewers, and CW34 viewers for joining us this
We're
morning.
back.
We're back.
And what's amazing is with our new show, Rise and Live, what makes it so unique is we have an amazing live audience every show. Look at this.
We've been producing this show at the Heart of Delray Gallery, and we are live at this gallery in Delray Beach. We have a live audience every Friday morning. We also have a bar, an open bar.
1, 2, 3 to tour is serving up the old-fashioned this morning.
Yeah, so they're going to be making us that drink a little bit later. And the other thing that makes us unique is we have a DJ, Audio Sal.
I mean, if you don't have a DJ, you don't have anything, right?
Yeah, so we say we're making mornings fun again. We throw a party every Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. But you're probably wondering, like, what have Roby and I been up to the last year?
I mean, I've been doing a lot of sleeping.
Have you?
No, I've been so busy, busier than ever before.
I know. It seems like when you don't have, well, I don't want to say a real job, but like a job where you go into and have a set schedule,
yeah.
right? Like you work harder than you ever did.
Absolutely.
So let's take a look at what Roby and I have been up to since we left CBS 12.
Well, spring break in my rearview mirror might be in your...
I've seen a lot of changes since leaving the anchor desk, and even more since we started Rise and Live 6 months ago. To start with, I look very different. I lost nearly 20 pounds, but gained a beard. I started off doing real estate, but realized I had a different calling. I'm now the Director of Marketing and Public Relations for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Palm Beach County. It felt like I was turning into Santa as I collected more than 4,000 toys for more than a dozen holiday parties. It hasn't been all Instagram moments. There have been personal lows. I didn't see the end coming to a long-term relationship. But as one chapter ends, another begins. To my surprise, I'm in a new loving relationship. And even more surprising, Suze and I are back on CBS 12.
I'm not going to lie, leaving a steady paycheck as a single mom is terrifying. I had severe anxiety for the first 3 months after quitting my job. But I went on a retreat, I did some yoga, and I got my head straight. Then I decided to start Suzanne Boyd Productions to produce my own shows. I created a show with a therapist friend called What Your Friends Won't Tell You, where we talk about how to deal with life's challenges. I wanted to kind of have Shannon first explain what a trigger is. That show is on a break right now. I also produce a podcast called People of Palm Beach, and I knew I needed to do something with Roby.
I could not hold the cymbals out far enough.
We started getting together at my house to do Facebook Lives every Friday like we used to on the anchor desk, and that is where the idea for Rise and Live was born. I run Suzanne Boyd Productions out of the Heart of Delray Gallery, which is also the studio for Rise and Live, and it just happens to be right down the street from my house. You all know how much I love Delray, and now I never have to leave.
It's hard to believe It's hard to believe that that was 6 months ago.
I know.
right?
This is our 29th show, if you haven't been able to watch on Facebook.
Right.
And you know what? It's so much fun every morning doing this.
It is so much fun. We have a blast. We are making mornings fun again. So I assume that you did something really fun for New Year's Eve.
Well, I mean, I did something little like set Lake Worth Beach on fire. I mean, there was that.
Why do you set off your own fireworks?
Well, it's becoming a Roby tradition to have a complete disaster
totally screw
for
it up.
every major holiday.
Right.
Take a look. Oh no, is it a dud? It's just, what's happening? Oh, Happy New Year! Woo! Yes, 2020's not a dud after all.
Roby.
My kids are in the audience and they're laughing because they were like 2 feet away from that getting pelted with sparklers.
I feel like every time you set off fireworks, something goes majorly wrong.
Well, but this time I upped my game. Before I went to the dollar store, I got these at Walmart and they were on super discount. I don't know, maybe there's a common thread here. I don't know.
Yes, there is a common thread. I mean, I hope you stop when you blow off a finger at some point. Oh my gosh.
Did you just say that? Really? What does it say about setting intentions, right?
Yeah, that's not the one you want to say, Roby.
So Andi Valelli from Spread Happy is joining us this morning because we do want to talk about 2020.
Yes.
I feel like 2019 was a definite transition year. 2020 is, what did you say, Roby? Someone posted?
Perfect vision. The year of perfect vision. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You know, and I will tell you that in 2018, which was the year that I left CBS 12, I got this planner. It's a journal from a friend, from Sam Kerrigan, actually, Traffic Jam Sam, and I wrote down my intentions for 2018. I just want to read them off to you. I will leave the news business. I will no longer get up at 2 a.m. Those were the first two intentions, and by September of 2018, those had come to fruition.
Careful what you ask
I know,
for.
and I had no idea. But you say, actually, intentions are okay, but New Year's resolutions not so much, right?
Exactly. So 90% of resolutions don't stick. 50% of them are debunked by the end of January. So why are you bothering? Basically, what we're doing with resolutions is we're putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. And then when we don't do them, then we feel bad, we have judgment. So it's kind of creating a disaster. A better way to create what you want in your life is to set your word for the year, set your intention. So here's the difference. When you have a word for the year, you're creating your day based on that word. So for me, my word for this year is happy. So I get up in the morning, my intention is to be happy. So basically, throughout the day, I'm going to ask myself, is this going to bring me closer to my intention or further from my intention?
So how do you keep yourself reminded of that throughout the year, though?
Well, here's the thing. A client of mine, last year my word was connected and she got me a bracelet, so it's hard for me to forget. But that's what makes it so easy, rather than a list with so complicated.
It's one word.
It's one word, and basically you're creating a mindset. So a happy person is going to do most of the things that are on your resolution list anyway.
What
A
I
happy
also
person is gonna
like about
exercise.
this is you can use the one word for a litmus test for any important decision.
100%.
So
I
for
love
you,
that.
you know, am I going to
that.
go work out today? Will that make me happy? No. So now you've just gained 20 pounds.
That's really not true. That's really not true. What I love about
But
it.
what you feel like afterward will.
Okay, yes.
Exactly,
yes,
and a
yes.
happy person is going to eat healthy, you know,
Right.
a happy person is going to have healthy relationships, a happy person is going to want to exercise their body.
Yeah.
So whatever your word is, you're setting your intention for what you want to create.
Okay, so just so you know, in case you have a hard time coming up with your word, Andi actually has this whole worksheet that Roby filled out. I didn't fill out because I already knew what my word was.
So we can't show the worksheets. So yours is abundance.
Mine is abundance.
An abundance of what?
Money.
Everything?
Leaving a steady paycheck behind a year and a couple months ago was not easy. But so yeah, I think abundance in all parts of my life. So abundance of love, abundance of financial success,
Yes.
business success,
Abundance of health.
abundance of health. I think
Yes.
it does cover a lot of issues and territories,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's all in the feeling. When you feel abundance, Suze, if you're just sitting around your breakfast table with your kids and you stop and you say, wow, I have an abundant life, you're going to create more of that because how we feel, that resonates with everyone around us.
Right.
So it's so cool to just set that intention. What you're doing is you're creating your state of mind.
So, but mine would be an abundance of frustrations, an abundance of stress, an abundance of bills.
Not
Because
anymore.
that's
Because your word is joy.
Joy,
And
yes.
I love that. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, this man is so delicious. It's so beautiful. Because guess guess what? You get to wake up every morning, set your intention to be joyful, and when you're with these beautiful children that you're helping at the Boys and Girls Club, you sit back for a minute and you're like, wow, this is so joyful for me to be creating this and to be involved in this. And that joyfulness that you have within yourself, it percolates out into your life. It's so beautiful.
And if you are having some problems with coming up with your word, Andi actually has this whole worksheet. You can go check out, what do you send? Right on your website?
It's right on the website on the homepage. Just go to spreadhappy.net, go to the homepage, you'll see it right there. You can download it for free. And it's just a really cool way to simplify what you want to create in the new year.
I love it.
Yes.
All right.
Great ideas.
Andi Vallely, spread happy. That's what you're doing, lady. You're spreading happy.
Thank you, love.
All right, coming up on Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. If you're just watching us for the first time on TV, on CW and CBS 12.
I've turned into a Viking.
Yeah, we have this really popular segment that we do every week. It's called Can We Do It, where we try to go and do other people's jobs.
Usually with disastrous outcomes.
Yeah, so we were tour guides on the Diva Duck. So you're going to check out our Can We Do It, and actually who did the better job. We're going to have the Diva Duck owner here telling us who they would hire.
Also, we have the Atlas Event Rental Bar. It is open with our open bar. We are serving up old fashions, and with us is Mars Mayer from 123 Datura.
We also have a live audience this morning.
Yes, and they are amazing.
And we brought in couches. Normally we make them stand, but we brought in couches from Atlas Event Rental as well. And of course, our DJ, Audio Sal, keeping the party going on this Friday morning, January 3rd. Rise and Live with Roby and Suze is coming right back.
Are you responsible for paying your family's entire health insurance bill? Is your premium higher than your mortgage? Call U.S. Health Advisors. Our team of dedicated agents has access to a portfolio of plans to fit your family's needs.
The health insurance marketplace has gotten so confusing. We have just found a way to really guide them through and help them with the right type of plan and coverage for their families.
Call today to learn how you can switch your coverage to a more affordable option. 561-222-9435.
Pediatric Associates isn't just a doctor's office, it's a tradition. My mom brought me here when I was a kid, and now I'm bringing my daughter. Since 1955, Pediatric Associates has been taking care of families like yours. Pediatric Associates, we're here when...
Are you responsible for paying your family's entire health insurance bill? Is your premium higher than your mortgage? Call U.S. Health Advisors. Our team of dedicated agents has access to a portfolio of plans to fit your family's needs.
The health insurance marketplace has gotten so confusing. We have just found a way to really guide them through and help them with the right type of plan and coverage for their families.
Call today to learn how you can switch your coverage to a more affordable option. 561-222-9435.
The Rise and Live show is filmed in this amazing 14,000 square foot art gallery located in Delray Beach. There are more than 80 artists here, including 20 working studios where you can actually see the artists creating. Visit the Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Arts District at 1440 North Federal Highway. It's also a great venue to have events such as weddings, birthdays, and corporate events. Come and see what the Heart of Delray Gallery is all about. You won't be disappointed.
When I was a baby, I had trouble breathing and was in the NICU. Now, with the help of my doctor at Palm Beach Children's Hospital, I can breathe easy and spend more time with my friends.
The Norton Museum of Art presents Georgia O'Keeffe Living Modern, offering a new look at one of America's most celebrated artists and how she created and controlled her image long before the rise of social media. On view November 22nd through February 2nd. Visit norton.org for details. This episode is brought to you by U.S. Health Advisors.
This is a a show that Roby and I created about 6 months ago. It has been online up until now, and we are so happy to be back on CBS 12.
Yeah, if anyone would have told me in 6 months' time of starting a brand new show, we'd go from Facebook and YouTube to on TV, I would have been like, oh,
no
stop.
Way.
Stop.
But we did it, and we thank CBS 12 for giving us that opportunity. All right, so we have had a very popular segment. We didn't, actually, you came up with this idea, the Can We Do It idea.
All the good ideas. Hello.
Well, you and Steph. Stephanie comes up with a lot of good ideas, too.
I'm getting the mean look from the producer.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just let you know Roby shows up like he's Oprah, like an hour and a half late.
Wait, I'm not Oprah?
So we do this segment. It's called Can We Do It? We go into local businesses and try to do their job. We have been lifeguards and zookeepers and mechanics and all different things. And today we are tour guides on the Diva Duck. All right, we are at Diva Duck, and we are about to be tour guides on their amphibious tour. I can't believe they've given us this power.
I don't think they know what they've done.
No, they definitely haven't. If you don't know what Diva Duck is, it's this huge vessel that starts on land and then it goes into the water for its hour and 15-minute tour.
And wait till people find out the history we know about Palm Beach County. Father like son.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on the Diva Duck.
Can you do this for me real quick? Okay, she can doggy paddle. She can go. She's good. Hold on. I have to ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Is that annoying?
No, it's not.
You can get on board. Come on. Hi. Wait, hold on. Who has the better beard? Over here? Over here?
We're going to give you heads on a stick at the end and you get to vote.
My name is Tony. I'll be your first mate and tour guide.
Tony.
Yay, Tony!
We're going to be apprentice tour guides this afternoon. Ooh, you're in for a surprise, aren't you?
And I would like to point out that major intersection was one of my favorite when I came to work at 2:30 in the morning. Quite frequently, we were stopped by panhandlers at 2:30 in the morning, including one time where a man decided to show me his gun and start shooting it. So welcome to West Palm Beach.
Wow, you're scaring the tourists, Roby. Do you know what the,
You got a phone call.
Oh, sorry.
Should you answer?
That's my house. Hello?
You're breaking the rules. It says no phone calls.
Right. My original thing was, do you know the similarities between the Diva Duck and the Titanic? They both claim to be unsinkable.
Just let us know if we're annoying. We'll shut up, but we won't. And now, do you feel like you just got fancier? Because you are. You're on the island of Palm Beach.
We are actually on a street called Royal Palm Way. Does anyone know why it's called Royal Palm Way? Because of the beautiful, huge royal palms that line this street.
Aren't you all to brace yourselves? You gotta get your safety gear on. Forward splash! Nothing can go wrong.
So, this was many years ago. I forgot the singer's name.
Billy Ray Cyrus?
No, the story's horrible, sorry.
You're the worst storyteller ever. No, ask the people.
He's from the 80s, he sang ballads. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to tell the story without the name. What was his name?
Elvis? Is that what you
It wasn't Elvis. So, he was having a good time, and the only thing, and I talked to the police officer years later, the only thing he really remembered about the story was that even though the guy was really tall, things didn't match up. No, not see. I'm gonna start Googling. To be continued.
Anyone want to hear my duck joke? Why did the duck cross the road? Because it didn't want to be a chicken. Do you have a better duck joke?
My better joke is not telling a duck joke.
Okay, this just in.
So the infamous singer. Yeah, I know. Who knew? But yeah, apparently it's true. And just to tell you, I was able to discover his name by a list on the internet where he was number 3 on the worst male singers. That's not day. So the society here on Palm Beach is different from the society that probably most of us are used to. It's a very social scene, and the scene is based off of how much you donate to charity. What makes Worth Avenue so amazing is what we call vias.
It's no surprise, though, that Roby doesn't hang out in the stores on Worth Avenue, that he's hanging out in the alleyways. That's more appropriate. Most people can't hang out in these stores. They have stores like Gucci and Prada and Ferragamo. So unless you have buku-doodles of money, or you just want to go see how the other half live, then you might just want to stay in the alleyways like Roby on Worth Avenue. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I think it looks about tied. Right?
And just so you know, we bleeped out or quacked out that singer's name because we didn't want to get sued.
Well, we didn't, because I noticed I was driving down the road and there's a big billboard of him right now on 95 because he will be performing.
Oh, so we'll let you figure it out then.
Yeah. And I don't know if it was clear what I actually said, but we were talking about personal parts being a little inadequate.
I think it was super clear, Roby.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Okay, this is a children's show. Is it a children's show? All right, now joining us is Paul and Tony. They're from the Diva Duck. Paul is the owner. Tony was the tour guide. So what did you guys think of how we did?
Fantastic energy. Roby, as you can imagine, was just full of energy and ad-libs. It kept everybody entertained.
That's right. Were you surprised how much we knew about Palm Beach?
I was. It took me a lot longer to learn the script than you guys took with it. And I was sweating it a bit. I like my job. I want to keep it.
Oh, no. I think you do a great job.
All right, so we put our heads on a stick for these Can We Do It's because, I mean, we want people to vote. Why wouldn't you? So we're going to get our audience to now vote after watching the piece. Who do they think would be the better tour guides on the Diva Duck?
Audience.
Come on.
This is your cue.
Hold them up. Yes.
Too many old fashions, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Really?
It's about even. It's about even. All right, so who would you hire, though, Paul?
You stuck with the script and you memorized it in one day, so I would go with you personally.
Oh!
Yes!
Like this.
Just so you know, I'm winning the Can We Do It's by a landslide.
Hold on, we got one more person.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's a wonderful boss, but I am the tour guide. And, you were pretty funny.
Oh, it's a tie?
Yes, a split decision.
It can't be a tie. It can't be a tie.
Yes, it can. It's a Rise and Live first.
All right. We'll let you go right with this one. Go check out the Diva Duck. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It truly is.
All right. Stay with us here on Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. Coming up, the Atlas Event Rental Bar being tended by Mars. Is that your real name? I love it.
I thought
Mars.
it was Venus.
From 123 Datura.
It's not Venus?
She's going to be making an old fashioned for us coming up. And thank you to Audio Sal for keeping this party going on this Friday morning, January 3rd. We'll be right back.
Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for, and we're part of the fastest growing automotive group in North America. Whether you're looking for Nissan, Honda, Mazda, or any other make and model, H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has it. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. Mercedes for $12,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in, and we'll beat any offer with a check on the spot. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
Pediatric Associates isn't just a doctor's office, it's a tradition. My mom brought me here when I was a kid, and now I'm bringing my daughter here.
Have you ever heard of a kid taking a day off? Neither have I. That's why I need care that's available 365 days a year.
Kids are like little hurricanes. That's why I need a doctor that's available 24/7.
Since 1955, Pediatric Associates has been taking care of families like yours.
Pediatric Associates, we're here when you need us.
You can't keep a good team down. There's the A-team, the varsity team, then there's Roby and Suze.
We're back!
Watch Rise and Live on CBS 12 every Friday morning at 9:30, making mornings fun again.
Are you responsible for paying your family's entire health insurance bill? Is your premium higher than your mortgage? Call U.S. Health Advisors. Our team of dedicated agents has access to a portfolio of plans to fit your family's needs.
The health insurance marketplace has gotten so confusing. We have just found a way to really guide them through and help them with the right type of plan and coverage for their families.
Call today to learn how you can switch your coverage to a more affordable option. 561-222-9435. This episode is brought to you by U.S. Health Advisors.
All right, welcome back to Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. We always tell people that we're throwing a party here at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
And we have the best audience. And our secret to our audiences, our bartender of the week.
Yes. So they make a drink for our audience every week. And we did this to kind of highlight local restaurants and local bars. And
so we can get free drinks.
And so we get free drinks. But Mars Mayer from 123 Datura, which is in downtown West Palm Beach, is making our drink this morning.
I say Datura, you say Datura. What is the official name?
You know, I think Siri says Datura, but I say
so that's
everybody
official.
says Datura. Yeah, 123 Datura.
Datura. So I say it right, is what she's saying. All right. So what are you making for us today?
She's just upset she did not win the Can We Do It?
So today we're going to be making a really classic cocktail.
Okay.
Just the old-fashioned. People have been drinking this drink for hundreds of years.
And I feel like it's had a resurgence in the past couple of years.
Probably in the past 20 years. So today we're going to be making it with my favorite bourbon. This is the Ghost Hill Bourbon from Treaty Oak. It's right outside of Austin, Texas, the distillery. And it's so simple. So in order to make this cocktail, you need a great bourbon, which fortunately today we have, you know. The whole point of this cocktail is to highlight the whiskey that you're using.
So right now it's just whiskey in here.
No, I actually have everything in here for you
Ready
guys.
to go.
I'm ready for you, baby.
Yeah.
So we have the bourbon in here already. This is our house bitters that we make in-house at 123. It's our own special blend, secret recipe, so I can't tell you.
Ooh.
And then a little bit of sugar to kind of sweeten the thing all up. You know
I have a lot of bitters in me too. I'm just saying.
Are you bitter?
Constantly.
Who's bitter and who's sweet?
Me. I'm sweet. He's bitter.
I don't know. I don't know. So the whole point in the mixing glass, you need extra ice, okay? So the most important ingredient in this cocktail is water, believe it or not.
Really?
Dilution is key. So in order to chill this efficiently is 15 seconds this way, or 15 revolutions, and then 15 resolutions
that way.
this way. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I know we used to not have rules about time, like we could just go whenever, but CBS 12 was like, you got to keep it to a half an hour.
Whatever you need. So then you just pour it over fresh ice.
All right, and we do have a giveaway that we do every Friday morning. We have a $25 gift card to the restaurant that comes in. So today's winner of the Rise and Live $25 gift card giveaway is
Christina Griswold.
Christina Griswold.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Hopefully
and
she's watching.
You can actually go enter on our Facebook page, the Rise and Live show. We put up the post every week.
How many old fashions can she get with that $25?
I don't know, a few, quite enough to make you happy.
Oh, that's good. All right, cheers.
Here we go, let's try it.
Cheers to our audience. Cheers to you guys.
Oh.
That's good. That's
strong. I think there could have been more dilution there.
That is
a strong
dangerous.
drink at 9:30 in the morning.
That is dangerous.
That's good.
All right, and we're going to cheers to a great show here on CBS 12, Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. Thank you so much for joining us. We do have a couple of things we do want to mention before we leave you, because you need to stick around. And, we're not. Oh, sorry. I screwed up. Guys, I screwed up our ending on CBS 12. Oh well.
So if we did a Can We Do It segment on
endings,
timing.
Yeah, I would be fired. I would be fired. Okay, so does anyone? We're staying up on our live streams, Facebook and YouTube, just so if anyone wants to ask us a question.
Okay, how about if we use my microphone and we can.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So come on up if you have a question.
Yeah, come on up. Come on up.
I was just wondering if we have...
Okay, say your name, Brenda.
This is Brenda Nicholas. And I was just wondering how we can give you ideas of for y'all to go to different places, because I know a lot of people have connections to other places.
Yeah, you mean like to go do our Can We Do It, or to take the show to their place?
Either or. Yeah,
Okay,
that'd be great.
so we can do both. We can take the show on location, and we have done that before. And we also are always looking for Can We Do It.
So the best way to get a hold of us is
Right,
probably
that's
through
it.
social media. So just DM us either on Facebook or on Instagram with the RISE+Live accounts. Steph, she's always monitoring that, and that's probably the easiest way for people to get a hold of us.
There's also a contact form on our website, RISE+Live.
Okay, great.
So really, you would have a hard time not
stuff
finding us.
to do around here. So there's,
There's a
having
ton of
great
stuff.
place, so,
And we're always looking for great ideas.
Great. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Anyone else? Come on. Someone's got to have a question. All right, well, I do want to get, since we didn't get an official,
Roby, why did you grow a beard and lose 20 pounds?
Oh, okay. Well, the 20 pounds was on accident. So I kind of mentioned it on the program briefly that I had a sudden ending to a long-term relationship, i.e. I was dumped. And I was dumped when I asked this person to commit further. So it was kind of a big surprise. So I just lost 20 pounds going through that process, but I decided to grow the beard because I wanted to see a daily transformation, that growth was possible and change was possible. So it was a way for me to move on faster. And I've had a lot of people like it, not like it. And if you don't like it, I just say, well, it's not for you.
You don't have to wear it.
Right, exactly. So that was the reasoning behind it. Plus, on TV, I could never wear a beard. I could never have facial hair. Yeah, it was in the contract. Yeah. The same for Suzanne.
I do have a black chin hair that comes out every once in a while, though. I know, I do. What?
You have to name him Spike.
I have to name him Spike. I like that. I did want to mention, though, a couple of things that that we did not get to mention at the end. What did I want to mention, Steph? Oh, go follow us on all of our social channels, Facebook, YouTube, our website. Stephanie posts daily. And what else? The best thing you can do for us online is just share our live stream. So if you see our episodes pop up, if you could share them, that would be great. Tell your friends that we're now on TV on CBS 12. What else? If you know anyone who wants to sponsor, that is the one thing I wanted to say. I want to just give a huge thank you, Gary Miller, if you will stand up. Gary Miller has agreed to be our title sponsor. So this show costs a lot of money to produce. And we are able to do that through people like Gary Miller, who are title sponsoring our show. Gary, thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate you. And all of our sponsors that have been, Atlas Event Rental, they bring us in these couches and they bring us in this bar every week. And so it's just people like that have really believed in our show and really believed in us. And we really, really, really appreciate their support.
Yeah.
And all of our sponsors.
And the
also,
drinks.
And the drinks. Always the drinks. And then I also want to give a huge shout out to our team. We would not be here if it were not for the people that are behind the scenes. Stephanie Craig, our executive producer, who not only works for us, but also works for CBS 12. She does the overnights still at CBS 12. So she gets off. She works all night. She gets off. She runs over here. I know, it's crazy. But she's young, so I guess she can still do that, right? And she works like no one I've ever seen. Bruce Jaggers, who is the reason that we started live streaming these shows. So Bruce Jaggers and Gene Bergman were kind of working together. Bruce had built this entire system. Bruce was a former director at CBS 12. He built this entire system in his home. And so he built that entire thing. And that's how we are able to, and it's basically a control room like you would see in any TV station.
It's a TV station and a computer, essentially.
Yeah. So he built it, downloaded all the software. He called me to his house one day. He and Gene were there, and they were like, hey, do you think you could do anything with this? And I was like, yeah. And so that's how this whole thing started. We started producing these live stream shows online, and I can't believe where we've been in just a year.
Oh, I can.
Really?
It hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, well, it has been more than a year since.
For the planning.
Yeah, for the planning and all that. And then thank you to our FAU interns, Kamani, who is behind the camera here, and Alex for all of their help. Brendan, where's Brendan? Is Brendan still here? Brendan, who runs our IT, he's they're all so young. He makes sure we're up on YouTube and Facebook and
YouTube. We wouldn't be here without. Oh, stop.
Oh yes, that's right. Don't forget us. You just saw us for a half an hour. And
these people have places to go.
And oh, you have places to go. Haley, who does our Facebook bot. Who am I missing?
She's holding us hostage.
Who am I missing? All of the people that have been supporting us, and we really, really appreciate it. All right, I'll let Roby go to work now. All right,
things going
Roby, we did it.
We did it.
High five. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys.